Not saying that it's right, but they can try to fight. They can try to do anything.
Because
Legally, because they're down to have a mental issue, they will not get in no much trouble than the
And I can defend myself.
You can, but you're going to get in trouble more.
But so hold
That
on, let me ask you something. So you're telling me that someone with a mental issue, life is more important than mine?
I'm not saying that.
Okay,
that's
so
what
then
the law is saying.
no,
I'm not saying that. It's
the law doesn't say that. The law doesn't say that. The law gives them a leeway because of their issue. But if you have your service dog, your service dog is for your service, not to bite me. Because if the dog was on her and she's telling him
The person
"Move your
had the dog
off of me."
like that.
Did it bite her?
I don't know
No.
if the dog
He
bite
was
her.
holding
The
dog?
train was packed though, so I guess the dog touched her and she was like, I don't want your dog touching me.
Okay.
So it's not a service.
fair.
It's not a
It's
service
fair-
dog.
It's a fair statement to say.
It's
And
not
then
a
if the
So all
person-
the person can do is say, I apologize
And move.
and move.
And
What-
that is not what
Or
they did.
that was not the
And
case
that is
though.
not what they
Also,
did.
I
He's
was-
arguing with the woman, and then the people on the train is jumping and saying, "Oh, the dog, she must not be a dog lover."
Now-
I don't have to be
That's
a
the next
dog
thing you gotta
lover.
deal
But-
with. The animal
Right.
people you gotta deal
But
with.
here's
too.
the next
That is the problem
What
why
is the
America is
condition
so
of the train?
freedom. This
What
is the
condition
reason
of the
why.
train? Is the train like this? Where you still
Andrew,
have enough
I don't
room?
give a shit how the train is. You're gonna tell me that I am concerned
If
about
there's room and he had the dog up so
There is no
you
room.
could've just moved,
There
or
is
you
no-
could've put the
but
dog
there's
down,
no
down,
room,
so I said,
man.
hey,
the person with the dog is the one with the
Where's the video?
responsibility.
where's the video?
Yeah, I
The
gotta see it.
person
Bring the
with
tape.
the dog
You could
Run
go.
the
is the
tape.
You
one
could go
with the
online and look for it.
responsibility.
I think it's on
You have
Instagram
a-
or TikTok.
You have
Run
a
the tape.
responsibility.
It's on
I
her
can find
phone.
it. You have a responsibility with your animal to deal with your animal, and if your animal is
But just like you
and the
said,
person says-
the animals have to be in their cage or whatever in a bag.
in a
Yeah.
carrier.
But is it?
But,
Huh?
realistically, are y'all
Okay,
seeing
so,
somebody
but
walking
it-
around with a
in-
phone?
We
in-
have not identified
But in
if
this
it's a
case,
pet or a
it no.
service
But I'm
animal.
telling you,
If
it's
it's an emotional support
That
animal,
li-
if it's a service animal,
y'all
for
too
some people
fucked up
wanna
talking about
miss-
y'all need
This is
emotional
the
support
reason
animals
why
for
the
what?
place is so
That's
messed
like
up.
a person that's
This
a veteran.
is the
They got a
reason
service
why,
dog. That's a
and
person-
most of the
People
time,
have service dogs. People have emotional support pet animals.
And
So
you
an
can
emotional
have
support
that.
pet is separate from a service animal.
That's what I'm thinking. So what? Hold on. So what the emotional support pet do?
So emotional support
No,
is
don't
for
do that.
one's mental state. So a person may feel
Why not just put them in a mental institution?
No,
Why would you want to do that?
no.
Why?
and
So
Why
y'all
not?
wonder
Alright,
why America
so,
is so
look,
freaked
Do,
up.
y'all have excuses
Y'all
for these
have-
things.
Y'all
Listen.
make too much of
I
excuses
go to
for
school in
bad
the city.
behavior.
I go to school in the
it
city.
is excuses.
Now, I'm
All
going
right,
to be
hold on,
vulnerable
hold
and
on,
admit this.
hold on.
I get-
Y'all messing
I
up my
get a degree
video.
of anxiety going to the city.
Y'all got too much of
Why?
eloquent
One,
ears,
I don't
man,
like
because I
crowds.
want to use some bad words.
Two.
Because
Two, a lot of things that have gone down in New York City have happened where? In this city, predominantly in terms of terroristic acts. You don't hear about that here in Brooklyn, Queens,
Oh,
Staten
my
Island.
Father, Lord
You
of
can do
hosts.
all that all you want, but it is true. So, being that I have to go to the city, I deal with it. I just move accordingly. But still, it does not negate that I'm uncomfortable. Now, there are others that are like myself that are also veterans that may feel even more so uncomfortable, or maybe not even veterans, and
Stay
feel
home.
more so uncomfortable.
Stay
so
home.
they utilize
He got too much
they
excuses.
utilize an animal
That's crazy.
as an emotional support
Hello?
to get over
Hello?
the idea
I'm
of
making my
moving.
video.
I see it.
Yeah, so it makes it more interesting when I do
But
But
conflict.
he's right though, because you
I'm not
have
saying he
you
wrong.
got emotional support and
And
you
you have a
got
support.
service. It's
You have a service
I
animal.
am
and a
not-
service animal
the
may
problem
be
is
for
that y'all
those
not
that
getting
are
what I'm saying.
hearing
Okay,
and
so-
I am not.
So I have
impaired.
so I have a
A
question.
service animal may also be there.
So-
I gotta see the video to see.
So I have a
exactly-
question.
You don't
I
have
have
to see the video. I give you the
We have to-
scenario.
no.
Hold on.
'Cause
Find
it-
the video,
you
find the
can't
video.
tell
Hold
to
on.
What the animal is.
No.
'Cause
Hold on.
you know some people that have not to keep saying service animal, but you know there's some people that have service animals and they don't have the jacking and stuff on them that say service animal.
They're not
And
living.
if you just ask them,
Jesus
I'm gonna say
Lord.
yeah.
Right.
Now what you gonna do?
Nothing.
You can't
Hold
do
on.
nothing. Because now the law's on my side.
Let me ask you a question. And I asked you that before.
Uh-huh.
Is your animal and you and your service animal life more important than mine?
To me, I can say yeah. That's up to you.
And I can say that my life is more important than you and your animal.
That's opinionated though.
And guess what?
Well, that's your
At the-
opinion
at
and
the
that's
end of the
mine.
day-
But you're telling me that I do not have a choice and I don't have a right to say I don't want your dog to touch me.
You have a
I
choice
don't
to
want
say that.
your
You
dog
do have a
on
choice
me.
to
Never
say that.
But that's the
You
issue.
have,
You have a
no,
choice
it's
to
not.
say that.
It's not an opinion, Andrew. Stop talking bullshit. That is what
How's that
I
bullshit?
want because it's not an opinion. It's not an opinion. I do not want your dog to touch me. Period.
Okay.
I am securing myself, my life. This is me. I am securing myself. You have your dog for you. You have a responsibility that if your dog is getting on somebody to either move your dog or move away.
You feel
What do you
threatened
think, Ella?
over a possible
Ella,
service
But
animal.
I don't give a fuck.
How
what
would
animal
she
is
know
talking
that?
about. You're talking bullshit.
How
The
would she
dog
know
has
that?
Teeth. It can bite, right?
Children have teeth, they can bite.
It's a
So you
difference.
scared of
Wait,
child-
wait.
It's a
You scared of
whole.
kids?
It's a whole difference, Andrew. You
scared of
cannot.
kids?
You cannot. A child is a child.
But hold on, the dog
An
come on
animal
the
is an
train
animal.
in your hand, right? The dog come on the
No.
train in your
This is
hand,
the
and it's a
problem.
packed train,
Yes.
right? And the dog touch her, and all she said is, "I don't want your dog touching me."
So what the person said?
It was an argument. That's what I'm
Shut your
saying.
mouth.
It was an
Oh, you
argument.
don't like
So
dog,
if
you
it
don't
was
dog,
like if it was a
animal,
case
you
where
animal
it's a
lover,
service
and all of
animal
that.
or it's a whatever animal,
Why the hell-
why wouldn't you just say, "Okay, I apologize,"
It's
you know,
your
whatever?
responsibility
Yeah,
to
like
ask the
But,
dog.
but that goes
Can
into
you-
how the person reacted in
Yes.
the beginning.
How
So
they-
if you react
how they
aggra-
spoke to
and
you,
even if my
sometimes
dog
that's how
did
you
it,
react.
say my dog
So
like-
if I say to you, I don't want your dog touching me, that's the reason for you to go
say,
off.
Say if my dog just sniffed you.
Sniff.
What a dog naturally does, either sniff or go towards a person that's close to them,
You're
and you
in the
react
pub-
aggressively.
you're
What do you think
in-
that's gonna happen? My
You're,
reaction gonna be? You
you're
gotta say,
in the
"Oh, my
you're
bad."
in a
No,
public
what you
space.
talking to?
You
All right.
have a responsibility to keep your dog either to yourself or on a
I
leash.
gotta see the
You
video.
have a
I gotta see the
responsibility.
Can you
video.
find the video?
I have to see
Did
the
you
context.
know?
I have to see the
Look,
context of it.
hold on.
Look, the context between
I have to.
reading something.
This is
This
the
is some.
problem.
You
It's
should
not
come here
something
more
that
often. You always end up in these kind of conversations.
It's totally different.
I'm gonna buy my
Look,
podcast
if you
stuff.
read
We're gonna start doing some
something- if you
podcasts
read-
in here.
If you read something and I read something, depending on our
Yeah,
comprehension,
It's not about
we
reading.
read it
It's not a
differently.
reading. It's a
If
you.
you saw something and I
That's
saw
right.
You
something,
can tell two different
still
stories.
can
You
be a
can
different
say
interpretation.
one thing and tell two different stories.
and
That's right.
a true thing, which is why some people watch the news and why some people don't watch
I
the
don't
news.
watch the news. I don't.
The news gives a certain depiction on certain events to make you fearful in certain environments.
Andrew, you're full of shit. You
It's not full of shit.
You-
It's not
you-
bullshit. To
you're
every
full
fucking
of
story,
shit.
to every fucking story that's
You're
on
half-
the news, there's
you're-
only
You're
they only
full
give-
of shit,
They
sir.
only give. They only
You have
the
too
highlight
much of
or the
evil.
worst part.
You
They
have
don't tell
too
you
much.
what led up
You
to it.
got too much of fucking
They don't tell you what led up
explanation
to
about
certain
shit.
It's making
events.
sense though.
But it's facts.
That's sense though. That's like
It's facts.
That's like
They-
if somebody starts.
Listen,
That's like if you start
car
a car
crash.
and a person smack you. They all remember
All
you
right,
just
look.
getting smacked.
Hold
You
on.
don't know what
Car
you did.
crash.
Hold on.
NYPD
Here
gets
is
in
the
a car
video.
crash.
Here is the video. It looks like it's multiple ones. Somebody just taping her while she's going off on the man. Hold on.
She's that far from the person with the door.
The dog is right next to her. The man with the dog was right
Why
next
you
to
put
her.
it on the screen now? Why you put it on the screen? Put it on the
Up
TV.
there. I gotta
Put
see
it on the
I
TV.
gotta see
It's
it.
on
You're
TikTok.
full
You
of
can't go on the
I
TV.
gotta see it up there. I gotta see it up
Hold on.
This is the problem that we have in America. People feel like if the animal's more important than the fucking human, and it pisses me off because at the end of the day, you can't tell me that I must allow your dog to touch me. What if your
Ella,
dog bites me
come on
and
here.
I have rabies and I get rabies from your dog? Well, you're gonna tell me it's a service animal?
No.
And my life is in jeopardy now?
We're not-
Because but you're saying a whole lot of buts.
No,
You're
no.
not
What
the
I'm saying
person
is
with
not-
the dog.
The person has the
Has
everyone
the
has a right.
responsibility
Yes,
of
yes.
making the people around
Yes.
them safe with the dog.
I'm not
That's their
disagreeing-
responsibility.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
As long
I'm
as
not-
we agree on
I'm not
that.
disagreeing that the person that has the
Okay.
animal has the responsibility to hold their dog.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with that.
And if
Okay.
you don't hold the dog
But-
and it touches somebody else,
But
what happened?
What changes it is if you find out what
You know
kind
what?
of animal it is.
But who is asking
After watching
questions?
for so
Should
much,
ask that.
Why?
after watching
I
for
don't
so
want-
much,
Let me tell you why. Let me
my
tell you why asking
conclusion
that. Let me
is
tell you why asking that
the
question is
woman,
important. 'Cause you
the
find out
woman
the dog is
reacted the way that
service
she
dog, you're gonna act
did
different.
because her bifocals are so thick that the dog just got even closer. It looked like Godzilla in 3D or 4D. That's why.
Now
We
you gonna-
wonder why
you-
the place is fucked up.
You gonna go off and diss the
We
woman now?
wonder why this
Listen,
place.
I joke, man,
we
joke.
wonder why people be doing a whole bunch
Yo,
of shit
but look,
because
this-
everybody, every
look,
time they
I
give
wanna-
people
I wanna
praise.
ask you a
video,
more- I want to ask you a more
as she's
question.
going off
Ask.
on another.
Ask.
Woo!